What's going on YouTube? Jamie the Kid 00 here, and I'm back from YCS Sheffield. I really don't have much to say for it because I didn't really do any recording while I was there because quite frankly I A, didn't have time, B, I was too busy in the events, and C, I was just too damn tired. And quite frankly, at a sealed event YCS I didn't find too much of a point of recording any Swiss games or anything to that nature because I didn't think it'd be exactly what impresses you guys, and I didn't think you'd find it that interesting. So, I mean, all the coverage is on the Konami blog, which I guess I can link in the description below, but I didn't really record too much stuff there because I didn't really feel a need to. That said, I did feature in quite a few different YouTube videos, and I did get quite a few productive things done. I got to speak to a lot of people I admire, and a few upcoming YouTubers in the UK who I really want to see go quite far. Two of the interviews I did for people were for Fuzzy XYZ92, the guy you've already heard briefly on my channel before. I did a video about him, and he's in the Next Great YouTuber competition. I did an interview for him, which was really good fun, even though there's a tannoy going off for about 2 to 3 minutes through the video. So we had to stop the whole way through that, which was really annoying, but oh well. And I also did one for DarkGX137, I think it was. Links to both of those interviews will be in the description below. And I have horrible hair at the moment. I'm really tired right now because we got like 3 hours sleep between the Saturday and the Sunday, so it was not good fun, and I'm still recovering from that. Yay. My thoughts on like the seal play and things like that. Originally I really wasn't fond of it. Of course, you saw my rant video, and I really wanted it to be constructed. Blech. But overall, yeah, I really enjoyed the event. I went 4-3 on the first day. I didn't make day 2 because I lost on the bubble at the end of the day. I didn't draft very well. I'm going to be doing a deck profile of what I drafted later on in this video. I didn't feel too confident in it. I misplayed a couple of times, and I went 4-3. What are you going to do? A few of my friends quite a few of my friends day 2'd. Sadly, they all, literally all of them lost on the last round. So, commiserations to them, but congratulations on day 2ing and doing so well in top 64ing. Shout outs to Simon and Jason, both of you made the bubble. Ping, so many people made the bubble. Other things to bring up are the kind of analysis of people's thoughts towards the YCS. A lot of people thought that the YCS was going to be entirely luck-based, based on your drafts, based on your draws and things like that. Sure, I feel that the top cut really showed how wrong they were. 3 of the 4 United Ghosters players who attended the event managed to top 32. So it just says something about the skill. Michel Gruner didn't manage to top, however, Simon He top 8'd. Rodrigo Tagores came 2nd, and Claudio Kaczmar, I believe, top 16'd, losing out to I forget whom. But it just shows the skill level. Peter Gross ended up winning the event. Peter Gross, of course, the winner of YCS Toulouse, so of course not an unnamed player. And looking around the top 32, and you'll see on Lithium 2300's coverage that there were quite a few big names in the top cut, so it definitely wasn't entirely luck based. There were quite a few unknowns up there, of course, but I feel that luck sacking wasn't too much of a factor. Speaking of meeting people, as I did earlier on, I managed to meet one of my favourite YouTubers personally. I know a lot of people came to me and said, "Hi, are you Jamie the Kid 00 off of YouTube?" You know, like, I really love your content, and I really enjoy that, but there aren't, because of course there aren't that many big name UK YouTubers, there haven't been that many people that I've really wanted to meet that I can actually meet. I respect a lot of US YouTubers, and of course I can't meet them, and there is one European YouTuber who I actually really quite admire and I managed to meet up with. His name was Lithium 2300. I ended up playing him round 3 in Swiss, I believe. He is the guy who does all of the coverage for the European YCSs, goes out to all the events and does all the recording of round after round after round of Swiss, and he literally stands there like this with a camera, and I don't understand how he's able to do it for like 40 minutes. Just stand like this. So yeah, I managed to get a couple of Treater ones signed, and I signed myself a set of XYZs, as in like the X Head Cannon, Y Dragon Head, and Z Metal Tank for Fuzzy XYZ, and I'm sure he'll talk about him in his video, which is great because I think I have a really trashy signature, but whatever. But it was really great managing to meet people, managing to meet someone I admire, managing to meet people who really enjoy my content and watch it, because it's one thing reading comments, but actually having someone out of a random crowd who's never met you before walk up to you and say, "Hi, are you so-and-so? I really enjoy the things that you do." It really means a lot, so I'm really glad, and hi to all you guys who said hello. I'm sorry I was like really shy or really tired or just zipped past. I'm really not that much of a people person, and like I'm just as like when people are like shy to come to me, I'm just as shy to talk back to them, so I'm kind of like, don't recognise me, but like I'm way different in person than I am camera. I'm sorry about that. But yeah, that's about all the things I wanted to talk about YCS Sheffield wise. If I've missed anything, I'm really sorry. If I've missed anyone out, I'm really sorry. Now I'm going to take you over to a deck profile of what I played. I'm just going to literally edit that in now. And then, yeah, I'll see you on the deck profile. Hope you enjoyed. Peace out. Bye. What's up, guys? Welcome to the deck profile. I figured I was going to do a wide open thing because I really need to talk about the deck as a whole. And I figured before we go into the profile, I should actually talk about the cards that I did not main deck going into the event. And actually explain some of the kind of really bad choices that I ended up making. There were a few. I feel I constructed the deck to the best of my abilities when I was thinking, but there were a few things I missed, and in testing the deck throughout the Swiss, there were a few glaring things that I ended up having to side in game 2, because I really felt that I was missing it. The system was you built a 30-card deck or more, and any cards you didn't use became your side deck, so this was my side deck. Cards which I immediately began siding in, like following the first game, were Fighting Spirit, Dark Dust Spirit, and Dark Ruler Hades, and siding out various cards. Because I made the mistake of misreading Fighting Spirit and not realizing how good it was. I didn't think I would have as much of an opportunity to tribute summon as much as I did, so I only played 4 tribute monsters, whereas in actuality I probably should have been playing the 6 in the form of Dark Dust and Dark Ruler. But anyway, what happens? The other cards I didn't really feel the need for. I drafted 3 MSTs, so I felt that only 2 were going to be needed because I got Feather Duster and Storm, so I felt that 1 would be sided unless I went in against an opponent with a massive sideboard, with a massive back row. So these were the cards which I didn't want to play. Most of them I really don't find that good. Cyber Valley some people played, but I didn't have the advantage engine to make it valid. White Knight Dragon I didn't feel was going to be too valid because I couldn't get 2 monsters on board consistently enough while I was kind of brewing the deck in theory. So those were the cards I played in the side, but they weren't cards that I felt I needed in the main until I realised my mistakes. This is the Breaker map, by the way. I really like it. We've got 4 of these, so if you want them and you're in the UK, PM me, because I know Cupcakey wants to get rid of hers. And let's get into the deck. To start things off, yeah, I'm gonna lay these all out because we need you need to see it all in one. Play the 1 Mobius, the 1 Guardian Sphinx, 1 Skull Archfiend, and 1 Ambitious Gopher. Ambitious Gopher was played kinda for trollsiness, but the fact that I felt that I could get the effect off occasionally, and I did get it off in round 3 against Lithium. And it was a very good card, 2400, it was quite potent. Skull Archfiend is something I regretted playing. I probably would have rather to play Dark Dust Spirit. Guardian Sphinx is an absolutely amazing tribute monster. Just sometimes it's a bit slow, but it put in so much work. Definitely MVP of the day was Mobius for advantage and just sheer power. I played 1 Cyber Dragon, 1 Level Warrior, and 2 Twin-Headed Behemoths. These were my tribute fodder for the tribute monsters. Cyber Dragon because of the special summon ability, Level Warrior because it doubled as a Cyber Dragon, and it was also good for making Exceeses in level 4 because you could special summon it. And then 2 Twin-Headeds because of the fact that they could come back in the end phase and then provide me tribute fodder for these guys later on. But I often ended up cutting one of these because I forgot that this effect was once per duel. I had to build the deck very quickly because of the way that they had us record it. I didn't have much time to build it. We had 20 minutes to build the decks, and we had to record the deck on a sheet as well, so it was really strapped for time, and sleeve it and everything. Then I played 1 Card Trooper because it's really good for advantage, and because of the fact that I drafted a Call of the Haunted, milling was also really quite cool. 1 Snowman Eater because it's Snowman Eater and it's so good. 1 Gene Warwolf and 1 Insect Knight for sheer muscle. One Wind-Up Soldier, because it's a very good 4 and it can make itself 22 to beat over most high muscle things like these. And beat over Snowman. One Chirion, because I found this card really good in my other Steel Play event that I went to. And I drafted quite a few spells, so I felt that Chirion would be very valid against cards just that were going to be causing me problems. One Card Guard, because it's a 19 when it comes out, and the fact that it can protect your stuff. One Chainsaw, because Chainsaw is 2400. I didn't intend for it to be on the field long. Just attack once, and then get one of these out next turn. It was a good card. Put in a lot of work. I'm going to start overlaying again. One Big Shield Gardener, because again it was a good 1-turn card, very good to open. One Jirac Protops. Again, it can turn into 1800, 1900, so it was a good card, a good beater. Better than any other beaters that I had in the side. Then with the spells, I had one Fiend Sanctuary for the Tribute Summonable Monsters. One Duality, because I only got the one. One Burden of the Mighty, because it's just so good. One Tribute to the Doomed, to remove any large-sized monsters that I just could not get around. And it was a really good card. Dark World Shackles for the same reason. Harpy's Feather Duster for back row removal. Heavy Storm for the same reason. The 2 other MSTs, very good. The back row removal was so good over the event. One Compulse, again, a removal for Exceeders and things like that. Blast with Chain, attack boost, and just battle deflection. One Call of the Haunted, because Call of the Haunted is amazing. And finally, one Reckless Greed, because Reckless Greed is Reckless Greed. And I felt that the deck needed a little bit more draw power when it was in a serious situation. I did not manage to get a hold of a Gauze. I didn't draft a Gauze, which kind of made me sad. And I didn't draft too many banned cards either, but oh well. And then for the extra deck, I played one... I got a good extra deck. One Gemini Pearl, one Zen Meister, which helped me out a lot when my... one of my guys got booked, my Gopher, which has 100 defense. So I made my attack with my 2 level 4s, and then exceeds the main phase 2 to make Zen Meister and flip the Gopher back. Sorry, no, it wasn't. No, that was it. It wasn't booked. The Gopher was shackled, and I flipped the Gopher face down with Zen Meister, which unequipped the shackles, and then it flipped face up again in attack mode, and made it huge again. Yeah, I believe that was what happened. Can't entirely remember. Then I played one number 17 Leviathan Dragon and one Grenosaurus. So yeah, again, I would have preferred a deck that was a bit more broken, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? And now I can't really pick up this big old jumble of cards. Without dropping them. There we go. But yeah, guys, I hope you've enjoyed. I will have a few more videos up pretty soon once everything's back in order. I'm moving to uni now, so... yeah, this has been Jamie the Kid 00 with an overview of YCS Sheffield. I hope you've enjoyed. Peace out. Bye.